Hello everyone, it's me, well, FrightPuppet. I'm not, the Jester Gambler account I'm no longer going to be using. I only use it if I want to play Storm 3 because I have the story mode defeated and I don't feel like doing the work from Storm 2. Not going to lie. So yeah, that's basically it. So what are we going to talk about today's video? Well, not so much. I just want to introduce my new profile. If anyone wants to add me on there, it is just FrightPuppet. There is a reason why it's named that. My friend and I made an account. Not made an account. We made it. I made a business, and she started working for me, and it's called Fright Animals, and yeah, that's basically it right there. Is made a business called it's called Fright Animals, and we just wanted to get a profile together. She was I taught her how to use Shio, and she kind of knows how to use Order Conqueror, but it's mainly a Shio main. And, you know, I'm a PTS Conqueror main. So, yeah, that's basically what's been going on. To say is just made a new account. It's FrightPuppet. So yeah, this is I wanted to show some matches where I use. Oh yeah, so the team I'm using, Gar and Tsuchikage. So when I'm a Gens player, I'm an old Gens player, and when I play Generations, I used to main PTS Conqueror back then. Obviously, everyone main PTS Conqueror, Masked Man, or some form of stupid shit. But I obviously main PTS Conqueror because I just love PTS Conqueror. I've always loved puppets, and PTS Conqueror is one of my favorites. I've always loved like the PTS kid characters more than the older characters. But yeah, no. So I was like, let's create some memories and just do some player matches with a old team I used to use. And it's not Gar and Tsuchikage actually. I just picked Gar and Tsuchikage because I don't know why I picked Gar. My main two supports with PTS Conqueror was Tsuchikage and Tintin. I've always loved the Tsuchikage as a support. I used it in Generations, and then Tintin, I've always loved Tintin as a character, as a kid character as well. So yeah, obviously when I did Puppet Mirrors, I did Tintin and Gara because that's the best team for Puppet Mirrors. And my opinion, actually no, that's the best team in Puppet Mirrors for PTS Conqueror. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here is reliving an old memory of mine. And yeah, and I actually got a puppet master. This guy, we went in a player match and he found me, and he originally used normal characters, and I was like, he's not the greatest with normal character. He's not bad either. And yeah, you saw how I picked out my puppet there. That's also an advanced technique, which I'll talk about in a minute. But then he just randomly picked a puppet, and I was like, hello? And I personally... Yeah, I didn't have enough chakra to pick out my puppet after that. But I personally think this is Shizo. So I'm gonna expose you right now, Shizo. I think this is you. I could be wrong. It could be completely a different puppet master. It could be like a Xbox player, or it could be... I don't think it's Dilica, because Dilica would run away. But I can also see it being Dilica, but he plays a lot like Shizo. He's trying to do the grabs like Shizo. Like I just see Shizo. So yeah, no, I was like, I'm going to win with this fucking team because I love Tsuchikage, and I've always loved Tsuchikage. I don't know why. Just how small miniature he was. Like at Generations, he was like fucking tiny, and I don't know. I have no idea what's wrong with me. I need help. But, see, it wouldn't let me hold my dash there. But there is some advanced puppet techniques that I have learned. And I don't know if I'm going to make a video about it because they are more like the advanced techniques. And I don't really talk about advanced techniques with puppets when it comes to videos. It's supposed to switch me, but it didn't. Just because I never... See, he just guards and shit like that. And he gets his subs back like Shizo. It's just... It's Shizo. That's gonna bug me until he messages me back. I was like, Shizo? And he hasn't messaged me back yet. So, I think it is Shizo. And I feel like I'm fucking Shio and Sakura every time I avoid those shurikens. Like, those shurikens are so fucking annoying. See, that's why I started enhancing my dashing. We're also going to talk about some puppet techniques in this video as well. This is a long battle, so I just wanted to talk about like the random shit first, and then talk about, like, we're just talking about some random shit. We're not really talking about anything serious, nothing major, just some random shit. Kind of like how partially my videos has been. Like, it's just some random shit. Nothing too serious, nothing, just stupid shit. That's really it. That's all these videos will be out. I don't know if I'm going to make a serious video anytime soon. I think the last serious video I made was, should puppets be in the Naruto Storm 4 tier list? I think that's the last video I made that was supposed to be serious. The others are just, yeah. And I'm thinking here, and I think that is the last video I made that is supposed to be serious. Speaking of that, I did put PTS Konkuro in B tier. The reason why, I just think he deserves to be B tier. I don't think older Konkuro should be the only puppet there. I think that is, it's kind of fucked up, because like at Generations, you had not only PTS Konkuro, but you also had Sorcery. That was pretty damn good. As well as you just had, he was tierless, Sorcery was tierless, and he was the only puppet there, sadly. Somehow he got me, and my hitbox didn't get him, which I don't understand, because PTS Konkuro's hitbox is pretty damn good. And, so I don't understand how that didn't work. But yeah, I've been practicing a lot of techniques lately, and I'm normally not one of those people that practice techniques. I'm just natural at it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't practice advanced techniques. I just either create shit or I just do it. I don't really go based off of the game. Coding, I don't ever do that. I figure out something, then I just do it. Never do I practice it. I just look at it and it's like, oh, I can do this. But there are some advanced techniques that I've learned that you could do in this game, and it's pretty fucking useful. It's cheap, especially with puppets, and I think with these techniques, if I were to master these techniques, and same with Playco, I think puppets would definitely become... I think Older Konkuro would definitely become A+, or... There we go, let me enhance there. Or, S, because these techniques are just great, and I'll talk about these techniques in a minute. But yeah, that's basically what this video is. It's just random bullshit, nothing really too serious. And the next 3 fights, we will just talk about different things, like more of the advanced puppet techniques that I've been learning, more of the advanced techniques that any character can do, as well as just things in general. So I think that's about it I want to say on this fight. Might be boring, but That's about it. Yeah, how does it feel, like, if this is Shizo, how does it feel losing my time? It's not nice, is it? Oh my god. Every time Shizo beats me by time. Never by fight time. So one of the advanced techniques I've been learning is, I don't know what it's called, but basically is where you... It's basically where your guard gets hit without any guard damage. And what I mean by that is, you're going to see it later on. I'll point it out. I think it's this fight where I do it. But it's where your guard gets hit, and you don't take any damage from your guard, and you still can do an input or damage output or whatever. I'm really trying to remember what it is called. I don't know. There's only one person that's mastered it, and that's this French player. And I guess he's the best French player because of this, or he's the best French player in general. I don't know. What I do know is it's something in that manner. But I swear to God, it's this fight I do it. But it's like, he threw a shuriken at me. It did nothing, and I still did damage on him. And I think it's later on in the fight. But yeah, it's a really neat technique. I also been learning techniques where you could sub without wasting a sub. I've been learning that technique as well, which I'm still learning the inputs on it. So I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But I think it's about to happen. No, I'm about to do this. Also, I found out about that, which we will talk about that in the next fight. But I swore I did it in this fight, and if I didn't, I'll point out, because it was one of these fights I did it on, and I can't remember. I swear it was this fight, though. But yeah, it's where you get your guard pressured, and you don't take any damage. And it only works on, like, certain things, like tools or shit like that. But it's a really useful technique, and I personally enjoy it. Yep, nope, I didn't do it in this fight. Or at least I didn't see it. Yeah. So let's go on puppets. Let's go on advanced techniques that puppets can only do. So I found out you could pick up your puppet after a naked counter. This is very difficult to do. I'm not going to teach you the inputs. I'm sorry. If you guys want to learn how to do it, you guys can message me personally. Just because I don't want this information to really go out as much. Like, yeah, I'm a puppet teacher, and I'm the only puppet teacher in Storm 4, granted. But I don't want my... There's just some things I don't want people to learn yet, because people were like, well, I'm going to do this. Like, I don't teach advanced... Okay, I don't teach advanced techniques to the internet, is because, let's say you're learning a puppet, right, and you're going based off of my videos. Or you go based off of Divine Goals, because I would recommend Divine Goals tutorial videos instead of mine. I might make those videos on Jester Gambler's channel, just because it would be useful, and people go on my channel more than Divine Goals, but I would recommend Divine Goals channel. But anyways, people just don't... People are like, oh, I'm going to learn this, and it's just like, no, you don't want to learn this yet. You want to learn the basic techniques first, get some experience, and then master the advanced tech. That is my advice no matter what. And I wish people would listen to me more. Like right there, I just did it right there. Is he hit my guard, and I still did a combo afterwards. And you could do that with normal characters as well. Like my last fight was about normal characters and what any character can learn. This is just about puppets and puppets only. But yeah, I have been finding out how to... You can cancel your... Like right there, I didn't know you could pick up your puppet after that, but you can cancel your dash with puppets. Like right there, that was going to knock down my puppet, but because I did the advanced technique with the enhanced dash, it didn't hit me. I mean, it didn't knock down my puppet like it should have. And this technique really goes well with PTS Conqueror because of that force field. And if you guys watch my tutorials with PTS Conqueror, you guys might know what force field I'm talking about. But he has this little force field, and it works beautiful with it. And it's fun. It's really fun to do. I love this technique. I definitely will be doing it more. I think it will better myself, and I will definitely teach my students how to properly utilize this technique. And yeah, that's basically it. I will probably make the tutorial videos on how to play as puppets and make it a better tutorial video, because oh my god, this tutorial videos on the Jester Gambler channel is just terrible. But on Divine Goals channel, it's pretty damn informational. It's really good. So yeah, I might have to revise that. So yeah, this is that's what I've been learning with puppets. Is how to pick up puppets after a naked counter, how to pick up puppets no matter what, even after a grab shuriken, yada yada yada. And like right here, you see the shuriken glitch. That's another advanced technique that I don't teach online. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. So, yeah, as I make these videos, and I'm looking at this Concro team, and I really like it. It's not really that good in this game. It's not like at Generations where Tintin was a really good fucking support. It was impossible to dodge her. You would have to literally side angle to dodge her. Same with Switchukage. Switchukage was a really good support. It hit you multiple times instead of once. Actually, I think it can hit you twice in this game, but it hit you multiple times. It was more consistent. It was actually much more lower, so it won't. It's harder to avoid and harder to miss than what it is now. So yeah, I also want to give recognition to this guy for using Han. He's a very defensive player, and what he does is he runs until he gets his support. He dashes and then uses his support to break your guard, and then does a combo or does an ultimate. And like, I'm not harking on his playstyle. Like, I agree with that playstyle 100%. It's a smart playstyle, and as well as him using Han, just surprises me because no one picks Han. You know, no one picks the normal characters, and he doesn't switch either. He stays in the same character, and he's pretty damn good, and he's smart. So I want to give recognition to this guy. He's a pretty good player, pretty smart player, very defensive, and he could be offensive when he needs to be. He's a pretty good player. I definitely give Legit Mustang about a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Definitely. He's just... He's smart. That's all I can say. He's smart. But yeah, I also do that, like, that guard technique a lot in this video. Like, you probably can't see it, but my guard doesn't really break in this video at all. And normally, puppet guards break easily in this game. And that reason is because I've been learning this technique. I've been learning when to guard properly. I've been learning a lot of things. Like, even as a puppet master, there's still room to learn. There's always room to learn. And so that's what basically I'm doing, is learning. I'm trying out new techniques. There's some techniques I didn't even know about with puppets, and now I'm learning them. I'm having a lot of fun doing that. So like right there is really smart. He saw that jutsu coming a mile away, I think. But, you know, I hold my guard with the puppet. I keep it up there. I make sure my guard is not breaking. Yeah, I've been learning a lot of things with puppets. I've been more patient. Because I'm normally not a really patient person. I hate patience with passion. Like, people call me the real life sorcery because I actually make puppets in real life. I'm an artist. I actually craft and sew. If you guys look at my Instagram page or my last video, I craft and sew a lot. I do make puppets, but I don't have any pictures of my puppets or my puppet. I've only actually made one puppet. The other puppets were not demos, but like, what's the word? Drafts. So yeah, but I just hate patience. But I've been learning patience a lot more, and it's been really helpful. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I am FrightPuppet, or aka the Jester Gambler. This is my new account. If you guys want to add me, go ahead. And I'm out.